Let's talk about cold calling. Better yet, let's not talk about cold calling. Look, if it's your thing, that's fine. By all means, keep going, keep working. I used to do it, but I don't like it. I never liked it. It was extremely painful, but I did it because I didn't like it, which that's a whole other conversation. But in regard to generating leads for your real estate business, there's other ways beyond cold calling. So if you despise cold calling, don't worry, there's hope, and I'm here to help. In this video, I'm going to cover 3 powerful lead generation strategies that will enable you to start from today and move into the future and generate massive amounts of business for your real estate business without picking up the phone and having to cold call. Does that sound good? All right, stick around. So we're going to cover 3 different ways, and each one is going to build upon itself. And what I mean by that is we have a sales cycle. We have a timeline in real estate from the time we initiate contact with a prospect until that prospect matures to a contract, and that contract matures to a client, and that client matures into a closing. It takes time. So with that said, we're going to stagger our lead generation strategies so that we can get off and running, generate income in the next 30, 60, 90 days. And we're also going to build income into our business for future pacing. And what I mean by that is a lead generation strategy that takes a little bit longer to mature, but it will start producing fruit in about month 4, 5, and 6. The third strategy I'm going to talk about today is a long-term business building strategy that enables you to build a business for life based on referrals. I promise you, if you do these 3 lead generation strategies only, you will make a 6-figure income, no problem, and you won't ever have to pick up the phone and cold call. So let's talk about the now income. And by now income, I mean the 30, 60, 90-day income. That comes in the way first and foremost with open houses. Open houses are by far the most powerful way to generate clients, contracts, escrows, and cash money within 30, 60, 90 days. Why? Because you're serving 2 different sides of the coin. You have buyers that are active, looking for property, ready, willing, and able to buy. Chances are they wouldn't be stumbling into an open house if they didn't have intentions of buying a home in 30, 60, 90 days, maybe longer. There's the tire kickers, there's the neighbors, there's the nosy folks that want to just come and take a look at the house. That's fine. It's your job as a real estate professional to weed those folks out, find the contenders from the pretenders, and those that are ready to buy a home. But one side of that coin is the buyers. The other side of that coin, and a lesser known side of that coin, is the sellers. If you are hosting an open house, forget an open house, let's go plural. If you're hosting open houses, 3 to 5 open houses per week. Yes, I said 3 to 5 open houses per week. And you have 20, 30, 40, 50 branded real estate signs with your beautiful face, your name, your phone number, all peppered throughout a specific community every single week after week after week. Do you think that's going to be some powerful branding? Do you think if you hosted open houses for 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks in a row, and you had that many signs out, if somebody in that neighborhood was thinking of selling their house, that they would give you a call? Do you think they would at least do you think you would at least stand the chance that they would pick up the phone and give you a call for an interview, even if they had another agent in mind, even if they were interviewing other agents? You would be in that mix for interview. Why? Because you're showing up every week, you're branded, you're putting forth the effort and showing that you work hard to get property sold, and you're top of mind because you're in their neighborhood every single day. So hosting open houses, you have 2 sides of the coin. You have buyers and you have sellers. I won't go deep into this for this video because I do have an open house video that I go super deep on. But lead generation strategy number 1 is open house. You have interested parties who are ready to list and sell their home. Otherwise, they wouldn't be having you do an open house. And then you have interested parties who are looking to buy a home in the next 30, 60, 90 days. And that is why they are coming into your open house. Those are now escrows that you can write contracts on as early as today, or even, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now. And with the sales cycle, you can have a check, a closing within 30, 60, 90 days. You might say, that's great, Jason. I don't have a house to do an open house on. You work for a brokerage, don't you? Listings belong to the brokerage. Let me put on my broker hat and talk from broker speak. Listings don't belong to the agents. The contract is with the brokerage, at least here in the state of California. And the contracts belong with the brokerage. With that said, you can host an open house for any one of the listings that your brokerage has, obviously with permission from the listing agent and your managing broker. So there's your source to get your listings. Number two, social media. You're watching this on social media. Social media is a very powerful medium for getting our message out there, for educating, for branding, for creating and putting ourselves and our knowledge and our options and our services we provide at the top of mind for people. So, number two, put content out there. Put good quality content, either written, audio, or video. Video is best. We live in a video industry these days. We live in a video world that folks like to stop, engage, and watch video. If you're not very comfortable with the video, I completely respect that. Do something written. Write short little articles. Write market updates. Write neighborhood news. Provide resources. Write about the buyer's journey. Write about the seller's journey. Write about top 10 things to do to get your home ready for sale. Write about the benefits of being pre-approved versus pre-qualified. There's a limitless amount of information that you can write on, that you can blog on, and that you can share on your social media. If you're going to share it on social media in written format, awesome. Put a visually appealing picture of something, a nice house in the neighborhood, a nice park, a nice lake over a golf course, something that's rooted in that community is going to catch the attention of folks, and that is what you can put on your social media. You can't be one and done. You got to shampoo, lather, rinse, repeat. This is a long game, team. You got to do it over and over and over again. If you follow my channel, you'll see that I'm putting out between 5 and 7 shorts a day, a long form video every single day. Reason for this is that's a whole other video, but I am on a mission to grow my team. And through that, my message is to connect with agents, support agents, and hopefully maybe agents will join my team. With that said, if you're interested, shameless plug, there's a link in the comments for you to fill out a brief little questionnaire, and we can schedule a one-on-one call and have we can have a chat on whether working with me would serve your needs in regard to either one, coaching, or two, being on my actual real estate team here in the state of California. If you're not in California, don't worry. We have an organization that's nationwide, and you can still be part of my coaching program as well. But with that said, social media is extremely important in getting your message out there and connecting with those that are in need of your services. And you have to do it over and over and over again. Now, with the social media, this is the one that's going to produce fruit about 4, 5, 6 months from now. So mind you, we're doing open houses today, this weekend. That's going to produce early contracts within the next 30, 60, 90 days. Beyond that, our messaging that we're doing is going to take time to mature and develop. And that's going to take about 4, 5, 6 months before we start getting inbound leads from that. People saying, hey, I saw your video on this. Hey, I saw your writing on this. Hey, I saw your article on this. I've been seeing your neighborhood news and your market updates for a couple months now, and we're ready to sell. We'd like to come interview you. These are going to take time. Now, the third and most powerful way to generate leads is a referral-based business, but a very targeted referral-based business, a very specific way to generate leads via referrals. A very targeted and a very specific way to generate leads via referrals is I have a system, a strategy of working with CPAs and tax preparers to generate referral leads. I did a video on it, on how to do it, the process, the steps in detail. I'm going to watch that video. But building a referral-based business through professionals such as CPAs and tax professionals is something that's going to take a while to mature. But the minute it matures, as long as you tend to that garden and you're on top of it and you maintain your professionalism and you are Johnny or Jane on the spot and calling the leads when they get referred to you and providing world-class service, that referral source is going to continue to feed you year after year, decade after decade. I promise you, watch that referral-based business. If you are in need of now income, a referral-based business from CPAs and tax professionals is not the go-to. We need to go to open houses first. We need to do our social media second, and then we build our referral-based business. What I would recommend, timeline, this is my coach speaking, I would recommend doing the open houses 3 to 5 per week. Follow the open house system that I have in the open house video linked here, and get an escrow or two in, get a closing or two under your belt, get some cash reserves, and then work on tier 2 and tier 3 as you look to ramp up your business and scale yourself into not just chasing deals, but into building a business. With that said, team, watch the other 2 videos linked in the cards. I promise you tremendous value. If you want to work with me, fill out the questionnaire below. We'll have a chat and see if we can meet each other's needs. And with that said, I want to remind you, you're powerful. I believe in you. I want you to believe in you. So get out there and get after it. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.